Working through worksheet 3.1. First of all, we want to convert to radians. So we have degrees and we want to change to radians. And to do this, we're going to multiply by pi on 180 degrees. 45 multiplied by pi on 180 degrees. 45 on 1. 45 multiplied by 2 is 90, which multiplied by 2 is 180. So 4 and 1. We end up with pi on 4. For 270 degrees, we're going to multiply it by pi on 180 degrees. 180 is 90 times 2. 270 is 90 times 3. So we're going to end up with 3 pi on 2. 360 degrees multiplied by pi on 180 degrees. 360 is 180 multiplied by 2. So here we're ending up with 2 pi. And these, we understand, are on, I think, here. So we start at 0, pi on 2, pi, 3 pi on 2, and 2 pi. And our degrees equivalents, 0, 90, 180, 270, and 360 here. So these are relatively simple, and we move on to our last one, 60 degrees multiplied by pi on 180 degrees. So we work this one through. 60 divided by 60 is 3 and 1, so it's going to be pi on 3. So similarly, to convert from radians to degrees, we need to multiply by 180 on pi, so the inverse here. So here, pi times 180 over pi, our pi's will cancel. 180 divided by 4 gives us 45 degrees. So next, multiplied by 180 on pi. Our pi's cancel. We have our 5 times 180 is 900 divided by 3. So 300 on 1 is 300 degrees. And for our last one, we're multiplying it by 180 degrees on pi, making sure we keep our negative symbol here. Our pi's will cancel. 180 divided by 2 will give us negative 90 degrees. So moving to worksheet 2, we're just using the calculator to actually complete the following table. So what we have here are our results here. We're just entering the numbers into the calculator and then filling them into the table. So hopefully you've ended up with these answers here. Feel free to pause and to check if that's what you want to do here. For our next one, we're plotting the points on the sets of axes below. So these are our points from each of our different lines here. So fx equals cos of x, fx equals 2 cos of x, fx equals cos of 2x, and so on. So we can go through with this one here, and if you draw these ones up, you should end up with something like this one here. So here we make this a bit bigger so you can see it. So if you look through each of these different lines, we've followed each line through. So here, cos 2x, and we look here, well, we go from 2 down to negative 2 and back up to 2. Cos of x is from 1 to 1 and negative 1. Here, so cos of 2x, and we look at, okay, well, the wavelength for this one goes from 1, just like the other one, but our wavelength is actually shorter here. So instead of doing 1 full wave, we've got 2 full waves. So here for cos of x here, and each of these, we look at the slight differences here, and this is what we get to further in this unit.